Our next award is the Gseta Public Service Award. And the person getting this award is truly a visionary in the field of law enforcement. He can make a difference in the lives of many, and he has done that. He has found a place in government where he has made a difference. Those that have been incarcerated, he has done things within the correctional facilities to get them, I guess, with the clause that they need to be successful. And he has worked with the local one-stops to do that. He is someone who's worked his way up through the ranks after a short military service all the way to the title of warden. I don't know whether to call him warden or director. I know he also allows us to call him by his first name. So the way that I use the dividing point, when he's in uniform, he's a warden, and when he's in a suit, he's a director. So today, he's a director. As his bio suggests, he has implemented a truly innovative model and matrix in Hudson County, and he's still doing more to improve on that model. I'd like to welcome up Oscar Aviles, who's accepting the Gseta Public Service Award.
If you're from Hudson County, you have to stand.
Good morning. First of all, I just want to say that I am honored to be here and accept the award from Gseta. I want to thank President Schwartz, Vice President Schwartz, and the board for accepting my nomination and giving me this award. I just want to say that receiving this award, I'm receiving it on behalf of many folks that put this model together. We're fortunate in Hudson County that we have legislators in the county government that supports what we do and encourages us to do more. We've been able to tap our inmates in our institutions, do a full assessment on those individuals, identify what their needs are, treat them while they're incarcerated, link them to community programs, provide housing in the community, and continue treatment in the community. And now, with the Jersey City One Stop, we created a partnership, whereas we're going to be able to get these folks jobs. We're fortunate that those resources exist. And it's not because of what I did, it's because of what the team has accomplished. Ben Lopez, who many of you may know, kind of like prodded me into this direction. You know, we started this process years ago. I am a warden of the jail, and I'm like, you want me to do what? You know, and that was my first reaction. I have 2,000 inmates, 700 employees. I don't have time for that, I really don't. And I said, Ben, you handle the outside, I'll do the inside. And long story short, as we grew and evolved, I truly understood the need to provide this type of services to the inmate population in Hudson County. At the same token, we talk about public safety. You know, in law enforcement community, the paradigm is pretty much lock them up. You know, and I believe that true law enforcement and true public safety is doing something with these individuals while they're incarcerated, so that when they go back into the community, then communities are safer, and they have an ability to succeed and not recidivate. I'm pleased and honored that Senator Cunningham is sitting here, Governor Jim McGreevey, Commissioner Lanigan. Senator Cunningham has done great work as it relates to Ban the Box. You know, she's been very supportive, and our folks leaving the institution, you know, the fact that they were incarcerated, and you guys know this better than I do, it's very difficult to get them jobs. And I think that that's a major step in what we do, and it's very important, and it's exciting that all levels of government are working together to accomplish that. Commissioner Lanigan, on the other hand, we have a substance abuse treatment program at the Hudson County Correctional Facility. We have two. We have a women's program, we have a men's program. It's funded through Second Chance, the women's program. And we're providing substance abuse treatment at the level that's being provided in the community. We contract Integrity House to come into our facility to provide that treatment, to allow these offenders the opportunity to get the treatment that they need. The men's program is funded through the Inmate Welfare Trust Fund, and that trust fund is regulated by the Department of Corrections. And I made an application to the Commissioner to allow us to use that trust fund to open the men's program. And Commissioner had the vision and the wisdom to allow me to do so, so now we have those two programs. And I just want to add that because of the need, I wanted to open up an additional program, another men's unit inside my correctional facility to provide treatment for another 40 men while they're incarcerated. And this morning, the Commissioner authorized and approved that expenditure. And I want to thank the Commissioner. And like I said, on a final note, this is a Hudson County model that took years to work together. It's not the Oscar reviewed this model, and I want to thank Ben Lopez, Frank Mazza, Ralph Mata, who's here, who helps write our grants, and anybody else here from Hudson County that I've not mentioned your name. I apologize, but the team put a good program together, and we're excited about it. And I just want to end with one last thing. Perry's pulling on my jacket right now. I want to thank Governor McGreevy. I really do. The attention that he brought to this issue is exciting. You work in corrections for years, and you're dealing with the negative aspect of human nature. You're seeing folks at their lowest points, and you tend to become your environment. And so my job every day was putting out fires, dealing with issues, and trying to keep the jail safe. And when you do things like reentry, drug treatment, getting these folks jobs, and seeing changes in people's lives, it excites you about what you're doing, and it means something. And Jim brought attention to that, and I appreciate Jim McGreevy. I appreciate the partnership that Hudson County Department of Corrections, Hudson County Family Services, and Hudson County Family has with Jersey City as it relates to dealing with these offenders. And I encourage you, one-stops around the state, reach out to your wardens. Reach out to your local wardens in your counties and your jurisdictions, and please, replicate our model. We're willing to share our model, and I've been banging the wardens on the head, so if you guys are willing, I give you my word that I'll work on my side of the fence to try to facilitate those relationships. Once again, I want to thank you, and I appreciate being here. I need this recording 30 times and took it away, so I left that mistake.
Thank you, Oscar, and congratulations again. We're going to begin our plenary now, and I just want to say that over the last several years, we've been seeing a synergy that has evolved between the executive and legislative branches of government and how they've made an impact on the local level. And that's the theme of today's plenary, working collaboratively despite what department or what entity that we may represent. We have 2 of the 3 legislative branches represented on the dais today, and we have one visionary who acted on the local level with the endorsement of the chief elected official to ensure that returning citizens are home for good. We will hear from them today, and I am looking forward to hearing their messages and what they have to share with us. So our first speaker will be the Commissioner of Corrections, Gary M. Lanigan, who will hopefully discuss today about employment, mental health services, and housing, because they are just a few of the challenges that we are facing with returning citizens coming home. So I'd like to honor and thank the Commissioner for coming, and welcome Gary M. Lanigan.